What's something that only losers brag about? People who don't like them. Extra points if they actually call them haters. How many important people they claim to know in order to impress others. Lots of people were the smartest kid in their high school. Man. How mean they were to someone. They always tell a long rambling story about how dumb someone was and how they told them off. How he lost tons and tons of money. Just dude, get a life. How much they can drink. My brother would do this in high school. And fast forward 25 years later. He'd still do it when sitting with extended family on Thanksgiving. Most holidays would end with him passing out on the couch or him pissing his pants around 6 p.m. It's not so much what they brag about as it is how often. My ex bragged about his achievements when he was in his 20s. All the freaking time. He is 60. All it does is continually prove that he has done absolutely nothing for 40 years. Big L. Honestly. Not doing anything for 40 years is probably more of a brag-able achievement. Getting the highest score in golf. I once went on a date with a guy the first met on OkCupid who told me proudly how many other dates he had lined up that week. Just. Why? Was it some weird-ass attempt to look desirable? Had he somehow forgotten that I was already on a date with him? There wasn't a second date. Which his busy schedule was probably extremely thankful for. How great they were at high school sports long after graduating. How much booze they can drink or weed they can smoke. Bring down others' successes. Being an alpha. Insisting on how real or brutally honest they are. This is just who I am. And I don't need to apologize for it. Going to jail. Chris Rock. I take care of my kids. You are supposed to, you dumbass. Low expectation motherfucker. What you want a cookie? Treating people like shit who doesn't deserve it. In my experience, there are only really two types of people who brag about their clothing. The people who brag about how expensive an item was. Or the people who brag about how cheap the item was. I wouldn't go so far as to call the first group losers. But the latter group tend to be much more fun to hang around with. As a certified loser, I must admit that I brag about my ability to type ASCII faces. People who brag that they don't drink water. Their karma on Reddit. I have a lot. By the way. Ignorance. Lol, I don't know that. That's nerd shit. Shit. I don't know that shit. That's some educated shit. Mother fricker. Why would I know that? You think I know anything about that shit? Do you? I dunno, dude. That's fricked up, dude. Anybody who's proud as frick that they don't know anything. Well, they're not a winner. I could totally kick that guy's ass. How much they haven't slept. Like, cool bro. You're an adult. Go to bed earlier, ya doofus. IQ. Not reading books. Different losers. Dick size. Getting into fights. High school anything once they are over 20.